There's an idea as we look on the other side here what he's putting over him.
That's the backstop.
This putt is.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hughes' caddy was thinking that maybe his player needed to play it up around that backstop and have it come back and feed back down towards the hole. But DJ's got to negotiate that here. And as you said, Roger, you just got to be totally committed to this.
It's about 2 feet downhill. He gave it a great run. He gave it a great run!
Wow! Dustin Johnson, are you kidding me?
Playoff time with Rahm. Do you believe that?
And now Rahm has to deal with the fact that he had the one-shot penalty.
About the most reaction you'll see out of DJ.
This was so good.
That had to be just about perfect. You know, when he first hit it, you're just wondering, boy, it just crept over that hill. It just had the perfect speed and line.
Took 15 seconds, it felt like, to get down there.
And then it's going to come back. Here's when it comes back, where it's got to have the right pace to take that break. That is just absolutely clutch putting by DJ.
What a moment for DJ. Yeah, you don't see that very often out of that guy. And then the shock to the system.
Rahm here's a roar and says, yeah, we're headed to 18. Kind of a shock to the system, Zinger, when you shoot a 64 and you've got this guy in a position, unlikely birdie, all of a sudden he makes it and you're just like, whoa.
Well, you know, in your mind, you prepare for the guy to make it. You know, he went to the range, he did all the right things, but I guarantee it's a jolt to your system when you hear that roar come off. I'm sure somebody told him that he was 32 feet away and where he was on the green. So yeah, he was shocked, and but he's collected himself, hit a pretty decent shot here from the rough, and this is going to be one of the toughest 2 putts of his life. Rolf. It's flat for a while, curls to the right and then straight downhill.
I like the way he's putted today.
Can't help but think of the long one he made in San Diego to pick up his first PGA Tour win in style. Here it comes. Here it.
Watch out!
Is this all really happening?
What a putt!
That is from 66 feet.
What was it? Exactly as Rolf described it. He wanted to kick it out there to the left-hand side about 20 feet short of the hole and just let it drip over that hill, which is exactly what it did.
Does this guy have a flair for the dramatic as well? We mentioned that putt at Torrey Pines. Wow. Didn't quite have the roar with no spectators. There are some people here, family members, led in the bubble, so there's a little bit of an atmosphere out there with some volunteers who are getting to witness it in person. But this is just a moment. This is one of the craziest finishes on tour in a long, long time when you think about what Dustin Johnson did to get into this playoff, and then Jon Rahm does that.
Jon Rahm has become a seasoned, polished professional. He has a demeanor now that can get him to the top of the world ranking. You know, you cannot be temperamentally weak and get in these positions that Jon Rahm has been able to put himself in. He realized that, and now there he is. Well, I bet his heart rate is about 110 beats a minute.
He's already intense without dropping something like that in. Okay, Roger, now what about DJ's bid to top it?
Well, I don't know about DJ, but I can't believe what I've witnessed here in the last 25 minutes. Unbelievable to think he'd make that putt. Now this is somewhat similar, different angle, but comes over the edge of a ridge, the hole cut down in a bowl, and he's got to drip it across that. It's going to move to his right. This kind of a mini version of what John just faced. Not going to get there.
Oh, it was close. And Jon Rahm wins a thriller at the BMW Championship.